Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new flea market toy hunting video. So the last one you saw that if you are watching one of my other videos, and maybe you remember, I said I put together a Saturday, like a Sunday, and from the next weekend a Saturday, because that made more sense from the amount of stuff I found. And I didn't put in the Sunday of this weekend because I found like this Sunday we went to like 2 flea markets and the haul is a little bit bigger. It's still not like anything crazy that I found, but I think it definitely is its own video, probably a longer one again, because you know I talk a lot. And when I say we, it's definitely you know, it started with the flea market in Biesdorf, where I always meet up with Cotton Candy Kittens, my flea market buddy, and then we decided to go also together to another one. So yeah, let's just start with the footage. Yeah, I have seen her a couple of times, but I right now know what she is. I think she is one of the foam and color Barbies, and I have her dress. It's a pink one, I think, so I might pick her up today. And then here's a lot of different stuff. What do we have here? Die Kühlbox. Ich glaube, das war aber wer weiß, vom Campingmobil oder so.
Irgendwie Soja gekriegt.
Ja.
Sammelsodium.
Ja.
Die habe ich schon mal Sammelsodium dazu.
Ja, richtig.
Das ist auch von Barbie.
Das ist auch Barbie. Ist, glaube ich, ein bisschen neuer, aber mal gucken, zur Seite legen. Ja, das ist so, ich glaube, 2000er oder so. And here I can see. Here are a couple of things in. I can definitely see something.
Das ist ja auch Barbie, das ist ja Sing-Sang.
Das ist auch Sing. Ja. I don't know if that is Barbie or if it's not. Might not be. I mean, this definitely is. So. Shoes. Seems to be more modern shoes. This is Polly Pocket 2000s Fashion Polly. This is all small Kelly Shelley type dolls. Yeah, this seems to be more self-made stuff, I think, at least. Now here's another big
Oh, bist du schick.
I wish I would find the skirt once. I have this top actually already. Here it is in twice again. It's just a short mini skirt in pink that could go to it, but no. I think I've seen most of these pieces already, but I mean, yeah.
Das wird noch warm heute. Bilden wir uns mal ein, dass es warm wird.
Ja. Pet Dr. Barbie, maybe? Anything else?
Oder Schuhe, viel
Oh, nice. Für die größeren, ja, ja.
Ja. Das ist all schön. Aber da ist leider keine Polly Pocket mehr drin.
Was wollen Sie dafür?
Was?
Was wollen Sie dafür?
2 €.
Weil das ist lustig, ich hab das, aber es gibt es in der Variante, die durchsichtig ist. Ich habe da eine durchsichtige Variante und jetzt hier ist die lilane Variante. Das ist schön. Das finde ich auch sehr süß. Und was ist in der Kiste noch? Ist da noch irgendwas, was sich lohnt für mich?
Ich glaube nicht.
Warte mal kurz. Kann ja mal auch übernehmen, die Kiste noch. Ah, ich sehe noch eine vielleicht. Warten Sie. Ah, no, she has cut hair. Because I think that is actually working out. Barbie, might be.
Einfach muss man zum Anziehen die Puppe haben.
Ja. Oh, who's she?
Ich habe jemand selber genäht. Eigentlich ganz cool.
Weiß ich nicht mal, ist das selber genäht, meinst
Ja,
du?
das sieht man.
Wobei, weiß ich nicht, aber kann sein, das sieht hübsch aus.
Sieht aus, was?
Ja.
Man ist schon cool, was man so bei
Might take her.
Oh, guck mal. Was?
I'm not sure. Does she have cut hair? Yeah, she probably does. I don't know who she is.
Das kostet 2.
Ah, she might be one of the fashion play early 90s or something like that. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure if that was the first thing I filmed or anything, but you saw that I picked up a couple of Barbies and Barbie items. So 1, 2 dolls. This one still is headless. I have not put her head completely back on because you all want me to do that in a video, and you know, I'm filming this now here in end of February, so that's the time you are watching this way later, but I have to make a separate video about this. That's why I have not repaired it yet. And then a bunch of, you know, well, Barbie fashions in here, and actually also a Polly Pocket piece. I don't know, let's start with the Barbies. This is the same seller that I have bought Barbies very often. She gets in new stuff here and there, but at this point there was nothing really new. But there were still 2 dolls that I had my eye on already, like a couple, I don't know, month ago, last year already. But since then she hadn't had them. She didn't bring them to the flea market anymore, and she was also not always there. So why I decided I actually last time to leave them, because this one had a severe haircut, and this one at the spot I didn't know, and she had horrible hair and yeah, a loose head. Let's start with her, and she's also not one that I always wanted or something like that. She is Baywatch Barbie, and why don't you want Baywatch Barbie? I don't know, she's not really my type of doll that I'm super into. She's not like her color scheme, it's not like pink or whimsical or like a beautiful dress or something, you know, Baywatch. But this time, like as I said, like I wanted to get some Barbies, and I rehaired her, to be quite honest. I have a couple of the Baywatch pieces, so I have the correct like top for her, and this is her visor. I just took it off because I want to show you where actually she was. She had cut hair, and she still has a little bit of cut hair, but like this whole like side here, maybe you can see that this hair is a little bit more dull, a little less like yellow. This is a little lighter. This is what I rehaired. She had like a chunk of the left or right, depending side missing. but I knew I still had, because she has saran hair, and when a doll has saran hair and not Kanekalon hair, I can rehair her with a very similar hair type, because I can get my hands on saran hair. I cannot get my hands on doll grade Kanekalon anymore. I don't think that there's shops selling it. Maybe if you know one, tell me, but I don't know any, because well, Kanekalon hair has been discontinued even with Mattel, so yeah. I rehaired her, everything fine, she looks cool, but then I realized when I brushed through the rest of the hair, and yeah, I realized there's also still some cut strands here. I don't have anything like left of this hair. It was the last bit I had, so I cannot rehair her with this too. And also it would be like even more rehairing. No, it's fine. If I just lay it something like that, you will never see that there's some cut strands. I don't know how I will display her. This is not really my favorite. This is not her original. She would have like also red and blue shorts, and there's obviously a red bathing suit that she also would come with, but for now it's fine. I have actually the jacket of Ken, but it is on one of my other Kens, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. She obviously, yeah, body-wise is okay-ish, doesn't have a ring, a little bit chewed off hands, as not chewed off, but a little bit, but she has her earrings at least. I mean, these studs, when Barbies have these studs, they're rarely missing. So yeah, but she has a beautiful face actually. I mean, look at that. Super mid-90s, typical Barbie look. She's from 1995, I think, so, and release date 1996. There was definitely also a Ken, and I think a Teresa in that line. Not sure if the Teresa was released in Germany, because I have a dealer's catalog that shows her but doesn't list her for sale, so I don't know. But yeah, here's the Baywatch logo. I have no attachment to Baywatch. I never watched it. I think I was a little too young when that aired, and that was just really not my thing. But I think the Barbie itself, she came with a dolphin, so the Ken, I mean, they all of them I think came with an animal. And I have her in my collection now. It's fine. The other one here with a loose head, blop, 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 blop. Yeah. Let's show her like this. Yeah, the dress is correct on her, because this is actually one of the 3 foam and color Barbies, the pink one. She has Kanekalon hair, and she does not have cut hair. That's why, I mean, she looked horrible when I got her, but I mean, you can get Kanekalon hair back to this. She has also these stud earrings, but a little bit bigger, and with a little bit of a, I don't know, they not really sparkle, but they're not just round. Normal, very pretty face. I think she's from the same year. These dolls are both from 1995, release date 96. Foam and color Barbie is I would say it's kind of a hair / bath toy, I would say. The line consisted of just 3 Barbies. Barbie, Barbie, and Barbie, all of them with blonde hair, but the difference was that everyone had a different color of dress and with the foam, because the thing was that you would get this foam stuff that you could, like, I don't know, maybe like foam to shave or something similar, like this consistency, that you could then put in her hair, and that would color the hair. And I think the foam itself is the color, and if you had the pink Barbie, the foam was pink. If you had the yellow Barbie, the foam was yellow, and if you had the blue one, the foam was blue. And this one was the pink one. I have put something on her underneath, because this one is it's falling down super easy, and also this dress is so short. I mean, I don't know, did she have anything underneath it? Otherwise she's just naked there. I don't know, but yeah, I had this dress, foam and color Barbie and Baywatch Barbie. Let's get to the Polly Pocket and then get to the Barbie fashion pieces. The Polly Pocket is, yeah, it's not one from the, you know, what collectors really consider vintage era, although it is from 1998. So just the first release that had this newer logo. So still already vintage. But the dolls that came with this one were already the bigger ones. They were not the cutesy ones with the simple faces. They were a little bit bigger, and still I think this era is still nice to collect. I would not that directly want to find it online and collect it, but if I find it at flea markets, sure. And I actually do have this one already in a different color. So this is the camera Fun, and this the one that I did not have yet. So the purple one is definitely the more common colorway. I think this kind of see-through one is more of a European variant, but definitely both were sold here. But I see this one less online than this. Let's say at least like this. So camera Fun. You can, you can really pretend this is a camera. It's not a working camera, but you can put batteries in. I don't have done that, but then you could open this one up. You can look through the visor there, and then you would push here, and then a flashlight would flicker. This one is definitely working. Okay, not very much, but there you can see it. There's a light, and this would do the same. Other than that, they are also very similar. Also from the inside, they're just a color variant. But it opens up. It is not just a thing that looks like a camera. Nope, in the inside there's a playset. So it is a wedding chapel, and it would come with a groom, a bride, and I think Polly would be the bridesmaid. So there you go, a little pond, a little bridge. And then the chapel, there's a piano. So here you would put in the battery. I just don't have a battery. I could probably take this one out, but it seems like this is also already pretty low. But just for comparison, this one from the inside. Very similar, just a different colorway. And here you can see it definitely. The table is missing in this one. So here there is kind of still the table, and this one is empty here. So it's missing, but there you go. Camera Fun. I think she wanted €3 for this, or €2. I don't really remember. But per doll, she always wants like €3 or €4. And then with the fashion pieces, and I think everything together, I paid like €8. And they were probably 3, 6, 7, 8. And then for this €2 or something like it. She has very, very good prices, affordable prices. She lets me film, she knows me, we always talk a lot. And yeah, sometimes when I'm filming, then she also talks through the filming. That's why sometimes I can only do a voiceover. I don't know how it was that day, because she talks and talks and talks in German. Let me put the camera down so we can look at all of the Barbie fashion pieces in here. So first of all, this is a little bag of things I couldn't identify, or you can't identify anyways. For example, this one, this is definitely self-made, but it is very cool. I think it is crocheted, probably. It's a very cool jacket, very fun, vibrant colors. I will keep it. Usually self-made stuff I don't keep. This one's too cool to throw away. It's really, really well made, but it's definitely self-made because it does not have any tags and stuff like that, yeah. This is, I don't know, it's probably something from Barbie, but it's very like pilling heavy already. It's just one, like the trousers. These two pieces, with this one I was taking it because I was like, oh, that is probably Barbie because I know this pattern. And yes, this pattern is Barbie. And the material could be Barbie. During like the late 90s, they had this kind of a little bit shinier, thicker material, but judging by the way the Velcro is done, it's definitely not Mattel. And also, I don't understand this piece. You can't get it over a head of Barbie. It's a neck holder top, but I would need to open it up and then, I don't know, attach a button or something like that, because you cannot, this is too small to put it over a head. What? But whatever, it's kind of the same pattern that Mattel definitely used. And with this one, I'm just not sure. I couldn't find it. I'm pretty sure it is Barbie because here the Velcro is even pink. And this is the same kind of material that I was talking about. It is a little shiny, but it's thick and durable. And this was definitely used for Barbie fashion packs around the time of like 1996, 7, 8, around that time, I would say. It's a little cover up for the beach, I think. If you know where that comes from, tell me. I couldn't find out. Then we have a couple of like other pieces here. For example, this was really something I was not like, oh, I need that. She just threw it in, and it's nice because it has the Barbie logo, the 90s Barbie logo. It was probably a, I don't know, cooler or something. The lid is missing. The top definitely is missing. And from the inside, honestly, I cannot get this off, but I think the children probably used this for coloring. You know, when you have your brush and your water, and when you change the colors, then you put your brush into water again, and then this dried up. And to me, it looks really like this, but I can't get it off. This also was discolored on one side. I just put it out in the sun with you know, hydrogen peroxide for a day, like just super small, like easy chop that was done. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but yeah. Then we have the head of Sun Charm Barbie / Western Fun. Again, I have found this quite often. And here we have a Barbie brush. I love those. Honestly, I don't know where this directly comes from, because this is mostly used for the Totally Hair Barbies. Ken, etc. They had this style, but I don't know who had it in orange. Actually, none of the Totally Hair Barbies that I'm thinking of had it in orange, so it was probably came also with other dolls. So yeah, I did not really research it. If you know on the top of your head which Barbie this one, like this comb had, maybe just tell me. Then a couple other pieces, nothing super special. Here we've got Pet Dr. Barbie's outfit. So I think I found Pet Dr. Barbie even at the flea market once. I did not pick her up. I'm not super into the Barbies that, you know, have a profession. I don't know. Like, also I do have Dr. Barbie. I'm still not, yeah, I don't know. I just saw it. It has the Barbie tag here, and it is a doll from 1996/97 release date. This I was not too sure about, but I was pretty sure, I mean, what it goes to, but I was pretty sure it is Barbie. Does it actually have a tag? Yeah, it does have a tag. So I was actually thinking this might be a fashion pack thing, but no, it actually goes to a specific Barbie. It goes to the Sticker Craze Barbie from 1997 / like release date, then 98. Later than my usual like Barbie knowledge goes. That was already the time when I personally was not into Barbie anymore as a child, and also my collecting like you know, era is also kind of stops shortly before this doll. For example, that was the time when they did not really use the superstar face anymore. They hadn't really switched to the Generation Girl face, so this is a doll on the Bob Mackie face, for example. This one, yeah, I do have it. It is also very like yeah, not good condition, but I still decided to go ahead and pick it up. This is the gymnast suit of the second release of the Gymnast Barbie, so the super Gymnast Barbie from 95. So you see all the seams are open, but to be quite honest, I can actually like close the seams again. I can just sew it together because the material itself is not broken. And also all of the 3 stars are on the front. I need to check if mine even does have that, but it also has a couple more holes here. So I will just sew everything together as nice as possible, and maybe someone just needs it. So yeah. Then I think I had seen these tops like already at this vendor a couple of times, never picked them up. Now I just did. They are obviously both the same top, and they go to the Pretty Hearts Barbie from like a very simple budget line Barbie from 95, release 96. I do have this top already. I don't even have the doll nor the skirt. She would come with also a short pink mini skirt, but I have this top now 3 times, but like whatever. They're both in so condition. Here I definitely need to close a little hole, and both of them have pilling and are not super white anymore, but I mean, it's fine. Maybe at one point someone needs them or whatever. Another double is this jacket that goes to one of the riding Barbies, horse riding Barbie from also 95. release date 96. I do have this doll, I have this jacket, I already have a double, but this one is a better condition double than I already have. So the other double that I have doesn't even have these ruffles here. So I don't know if anyone needs it. I just picked it up because I was like, okay, now I'm gonna take all of the Barbie pieces that I kind of know are still like 90s-ish. This one, really happy about here, because this is one that I don't have, and I remember leaving it behind even from another vendor one day. There's actually a skipper piece. It goes to the Teen Time Fashions. Yeah, Teen Time Fashions from 1993. The elastic is a little bit, yeah, it's not stretchy anymore, but super cute. I think it's supposed to be like a little bit like a pajama, but not directly a pajama, because it came with little yellow shorts. But yeah, for my favorite style of skipper dolls. And then this was one of the outfits that one of the dolls was wearing. Not really my like era that I'm familiar with, but I found out that this is from the Cool and Casual Fashions from 2001, and I mean, it made sense to me that it would be original Barbie, because I mean, duh, it says Barbie. That this fashion pack would come with red trousers. And then here as well, I was not even really thinking that would be Barbie, but it actually is. This, I mean, one of the dolls was kind of, you know, wearing this as an outfit. This is actually a Fashion Avenue skirt. Also 2001, so a little bit after the time that I'm like more familiar with the Fashion Avenues. But it's really good quality still. It sparkles and shines. It's just not really my style. I mean, it's a knee-length pencil skirt and dark blue denim. But I mean, who knows, maybe at one point I need it. Does it even have, yeah, it does have the Fashion Avenue tag in there. Still with the 90s Barbie logo, although at that point, 2001, I think Barbie, like the fashion pack didn't have this logo anymore. And this even, I think, was a fashion pack from Fashion Avenue that had a name. It was called Blues Secrets. So it was kind of a whole denim fashion pack. Yeah, not the best, but not the worst. And for the prices that she always has, I couldn't say no. Here I actually picked something up that it's not really my era, but it is Barbie. And I remember seeing this one at a different flea market maybe a year or two ago, and was like, oh, because I already back then I was like, oh, that's a cute color, what is that? No idea, put it back. And then people told me in the comments what it is, and it goes to Barbie. Yeah, it is Bibble. From the like 2000s Barbie movies, specifically the like Fairytopia, and I think also the Mermaidia movies. It is one of those little, you know, sidekicks. I am not very knowledgeable with those Barbie movies. I've never watched them. I don't intend to watch them. Kind of the CGI. No, sorry guys, I can't do it. It's just, I mean, just as a comparison, the first Barbie movie, The Nutcracker, was released in 2001. At that point, I was watching The Lord of the Rings in cinema. So that was my thing at that point. Obviously, I was not interested in colorful Barbie stuff at that point. And now it's too late for me. I cannot get into them. Sorry. I still decided to pick this one up. A, now I know what it is. B, I just think it's super cute because of the colors, and this whole thing looks just super cute. Look at these closed eyes. And this is actually the, what is it actually called? Like Sweet Dreams, the Sweet Dreams Bibble, because I think there were more plushies of this guy released, but this is the Sweet Dreams Bibble from the Magic of the Rainbow Fairytopia movie from 2006, I think. Is that correct? Sorry. Yeah, 2006. Says also 2006, Mattel on the tag. And there's a function I don't know if I showed it at the flea market. No, I don't think so. And it's not completely working. I changed all of the batteries, so there's a battery compartment underneath, but it closes, it opens and closes the eyes. And then it will also talk. But super randomly and always just the same thing. And I think it said different things. And also the eyes would actually also light up. Mine doesn't light up, but still you just push the belly and then it does to close the eyes again and randomly says blah blah blah. Yeah. I still think it's super cute. It has this little sleeping nightcap attached, the little wings at the back. It has, I don't know, this is like kind of like a tooth fairy thing. It has the little, pocket here with a little tooth on it. So, and it has such nice pastel colors. And especially when the eyes are closed, I don't really look how it looks when the eyes are open, but luckily they close again very fast. It looks just so sweet. So, and it is Barbie, and if I ever decide I'm not interested in it anymore, I'm pretty sure you can sell it for good money because it goes for quite high prices online. And I paid €3. So I didn't lose anything, even if at one point I decide, I don't want anything from the 2000s from a Barbie movie in my household. Yeah, I don't know how much I filmed. I think in this, where I found this melon pouch in this box there, I was hoping to find something else because there were plushies and definitely there was one older Steffi Love in, so maybe there's older Barbies also in, but no, I even asked her. No, that was the only doll. But I decided to go ahead and buy this melon pouch. It's, has just a normal zipper and you can use it for whatever you want. I don't know what I will use it for. I just love melons. Melons are watermelons are my favorite fruit. I also love the other melons, but watermelons specifically. I also like the look. They just remind me of summer and hot weather, and it's just one of my favorite things to put on, I don't know, fashion or whatever. I just like melons. Watermelons. What's in here? I just put something in here that I also bought that day, but I don't think I have footage of it. If I did in fact film, then you have seen the footage, but I don't recall filming while buying it. It's actually just a bunch of hair scrunchies, and I believe they are probably from the 90s. Very, very big. That is huge. Then there were several in there that had this metallic kind of material. I just picked two because if I do twin tails or something, buns, twin buns, I can use both of them. Having two is always good. And I also picked up this, and this is the one where I think that this is also probably from the 90s. The whole box that was in, there were more in, but not most of them that I liked. They all looked very 90s, but especially this one with this sheer see-through fabric with a random little metal pearls on it here, beads. And it is like a kind of a bow in the back. And I'm not sure how this is supposed to be worn. I guess that it is just stretched out, and this also used to be a scrunchie because then you could use it in your hair and it would hang like a bow at the back. I used to have, or my mom used to have, something super similar, and that was definitely 90s. It was more like a hair clip, a bigger one. Also same material, ruffles, these little things on. just not a scrunchie or something. But I will probably put also an elastic. Again, here I just need to get myself a black elastic because I can't use white elastic, would look strange. Just sew it on there, and then I have a cool scrunchie. You know, black's not my favorite color, but I do wear black here and there. And you can also definitely like combine black with other colors, black and pink, for example, or something. Then very cute. But also these. So yeah, I don't remember what I paid for this. I mean, I think for this I paid 50 cents or something, and then for these maybe €1.50. Ugh. Otherwise I would have not grabbed them, because something like this I could just do myself. It's just a like piece of fabric, sew it together, and have a like elastic in there. I have done so many scrunchies myself, but I've just gotten too lazy to do it. So, but I think, or at least I believe, let's believe, these are 90s, so they are even cooler than self-made.
Груша?
I'm not sure if this is the correct Barbie, but this is a Barbie dress from the 90s.
So what exactly is this Barbie that I picked up there? So I knew she was a superstar Barbie from the 90s, mid-90s, from what I would guess. And I knew this dress, but I was pretty sure this dress would go to the Barbie because she has just a normal straight arms and pretty short hair. I was not sure if it was cut. It did not look cut to me. And I knew that this Barbie that came originally with this dress had the superstar, the bent arms, because she was more, not really, she's a budget Barbie. This was not really a typical budget doll. So I kind of was like, no, I don't think that this is the doll that goes to this dress. Yeah, sure, that's correct. The doll actually is, I mean, if you, maybe you know why I put her in this dress, because yeah, this is Flower Fun Barbie. I don't have her, was really excited to find out that this is Flower Fun Barbie, because then I obviously knew, haha, she does not have cut hair. She just was a, like Barbie, a very simple, like budget style Barbie, budget line Barbie that had pretty short hair. This is her original dress. I had it, I even have it twice, so she was definitely not a, she's not a rare doll. I found her dress multiple times. Will you focus? Yeah. there you go. Very pretty face. She still has her earrings. This is her correct hairstyle. I used the correct hair strands that were still kind of, because she almost had this hairstyle still. It's saran hair, although there is a variant of this doll also with Knockoff hair, so you can have her with both hair types. Well, this is the saran doll variant. She just came with this super short mini dress with this flower in the front, but honestly this flower is almost always broken because the flower petals, I mean, you see there's just 4 flower petals left. Actually there, I mean, it would be a whole flower. A little bit of mesh, a little bit of pink, a little bit of, you know, shiny material with some, you know, some flower pattern on it. And just super simple, you know. I'm not even sure if you came with pink heels, but I mean, I guess she came. Didn't check. Sometimes these Barbies even came with like trainers, flat shoes, but I don't know. I think she just came like this, and then I think a Barbie brush, a typical, you know, shell Barbie brush from the 90s. But I do love her. She has bangs, which is always still a sign. I do still love when they did like bangs on dolls, even though she has pretty short hair. And yeah, I could reunite her with the dress, so that's really, really good. And then I, on top of that, got this number here. It is actually not one dress, it's actually a longer top and a skirt. And this one comes from the 1992 Party Changes Barbie. A doll that I was not really familiar with until I saw a video of the Vintage Toy Box. Yeah, you guys had this Barbie. I mean, I know they are watching my video, that's why I say so hi if you're watching this video. And because of your video, I knew that that one, it was an original Barbie piece that also belonged to a doll, because I don't know, it looks too, it looks really like flower petals, so I would not really think of Barbie, because I mean, you maybe would think of, I don't know, rose petal place or something like that, and not really of Barbie. But yeah, that was a Barbie. She also even had something in her hair, kind of a similar like small updo, not like this, but 2 strands of hair taken to the top, and there was also a kind of a pink, dark pink, light pink flower here. So she's kind of a flower. And interesting that then Flower Fun Barbie was wearing that. Kind of even also it looks like it was intentionally put together, but no, the Barbie of that dress was not there, and her dress was probably just coincidence that her themes match, because they're both kind of flower themes. But yeah, this is really cute. Obviously I do not have the doll that goes to it, but I have an idea which doll I will put it on. Maybe you remember at one point I got Spots and Dots Barbie, which I just kind of, I don't have the outfit to, and I put her in my Christmas, like in my holiday Barbie dress, so the big red one. But she has very similar, like the doll that here, the Party Changes Barbie, has a very similar paint style of the eyes than the Spots and Dots Barbie. And I mean, this one would have like dark pink studs and dark pink lips, and you know, the Spots and Dots had like red earrings and red lips, but almost, I mean, this one has really dark pink lips, etc. So and the way the eyes are painted are very similar, with the eyelid crease and then also light underneath, etc. So I might grab this doll. She's currently in my basement because she's with a, you know, holiday Christmas dress. But I might put this on her. It might look good. So yeah, Flower Fun, I didn't say it. She's from 1996, 97. So more like mid-late 90s. And this is 92, so early 90s. That's actually kind of interesting. I have no idea what like toy line this is, and I also couldn't find out like what manufacturer or what year this is from, but it looks to be like old new stock, right? Can't be too new, but I have no idea if it's necessarily something from the 90s or from the early 2000s, or maybe it is kind of new. I have no idea. I really don't like that these knockoff toys, most of them don't have a year. Then I saw this, and the artwork looks vintage, but again, no year. And also that it is sewn on with a thread, really. I don't know. It really can't be too
like modern, I guess. Lots of these bikes there, and like the mold of the bike looks very much like a 90s Barbie bike, or even the Steffi Love bike from the 90s. Also, no idea when this is from. There were some like children's tattoos and stuff, so maybe this is early 2000s stuff. And next to it there was this box, with some ponies. This G4 Rainbow Dash, that's an original one, but don't need it, and a fakie. So, no, but from the seller, this old new stock was interesting.
Yeah, I picked up this kind of strange clone fashion pack. Obviously not really interested in the dress itself in there, but actually it is quite interesting because it is definitely from the 90s. The way this girl here, Martine is painted here is so much like Barbie artwork from the late 80s, early 90s. It screams knockoff Barbie thing, but that also makes it cute, right? I have never heard of this line before. I don't know if there were even also maybe dolls, but I doubt it. I think this was probably something that just produced fashion packs, I guess. And definitely very knockoff Barbie-ish, because this purse is the exact mold that came in the original Barbie treasures, and oh my goodness, what little treasures and special collections. I always mix them up, but I think this is the same one of the special collections little pack with gold shoes that also look very similar to those. They have a little flower at the top and a crown that looks very similar to this one, a little bit different, but also with this chrome look. They're cool accessories, but they are definitely mold copies from the original Barbie pieces. Then we have some earrings here that I don't know if those were mold copies from Barbie. I don't even know what that is, a wand or something. Very, very royal. And then this dress itself is nothing really. That's really not interesting. What I think is kind of interesting, it doesn't have a year, but my guess is from the look of it as these molds from Barbie came out in the late 90s, so maybe this is late 90s or early 2000s. It must be, right? It cannot be newer. But it actually has a McGuides sticker. Can you see that? I don't know. And it was sold for that €1, which I also now paid for this, at McGuides at one point. And McGuides, it has already euro, so it can't be older than 2002. And McGuides, how long is it around? Is McGuides around for that long? I don't know. McGuides is a cheap store that gets, I don't know, budget store. I don't know, how do you say to that? Like a $1 store or something like that. They have good stuff. They have good they have good crafting stuff, or I don't know. They have anything and everything. And in terms of toys, they have a couple of knockoff stuff, but they also get new, kind of new toys in when they're out of season, not out of season, when they're older. For example, I found at one point at McGuides Cave Club dolls, or a lot of my modern Polly Pockets were reduced prices I got from McGuides, so that's that kind of store. So I don't know, what do you think? How old is this? But from the look of it, it definitely mimics Barbie stuff from the 90s. So it was worth picking it up, and it just looks cute. But it must be early 2000s, right? Or do you think this is just super new? I can't imagine. At that point we decided we have some more time. What do you think? And then, which flea market should we go? And Cotton Candy Kittens actually was like, I really would like to go to Schönefeld again. Which was actually the flea market that I just visited the weekend before, where I found, the little sky dancers or the Sweet Secrets dolls. But I was like, I just was there last weekend. But why not? let's go there. So we went to that flea market again.
Okay, a big box, very deep box full of toys. But I mean, I could already see it's not vintage. And also what's very unfortunate is that this is such a big and like deep box and filled up with so much stuff that there's no way you can get through all of this. There's no way you get to the bottom. There's no way you can see everything. This is so unclever from the sellers. I mean, like if they would at least have it in like smaller boxes that you could, but this is like, it was physically not even possible to come to the bottom of this, and so much different stuff crammed into it. So with this one, I had to give up. I mean, I saw there's a Millie, so a more modern Barbie, etc. Probably I did not miss anything, but I mean, there was kind of a fakey pony, so I don't know, it could have G4 stuff in there or anything, or maybe G3 pony stuff or something. But like, yeah, I had to give up. I looked then from the side, because you know it's a transparent box, but yeah, no way for me to get in there. This next seller here is actually the same lady that I picked up the G2 McDonald's pony last weekend, and also the G3 tote bag. So you see there are still the other Disney bags, etc. And she did not have a lot of other new stuff that I hadn't seen the weekend before. Some Diddle and some Hello Kitty stuff. Nothing much of interest for me. But it's nice to then, when I go to some other flea markets, which I mean, I went to this flea market twice in a row, then to also make some connections with sellers there. It's always really interesting. So yeah, I think the same mermaid I pulled out the week before, and also this strange thing. A lot of Polly Pocket, not Polly Pocket, I wish, a lot of McDonald's stuff. Yes, she is a Polly Pocket collector, but obviously she keeps her Polly Pocket stuff and doesn't bring it to the flea market. Then she told me she had some more vintage fashion pieces, some Disney stuff as well. I think she wanted to show it to me. Did not do a very good job of filming it. Yeah, this is a older Ariel sweatshirt. I'm not even sure now. It's short sleeve, but it looks more like a sweatshirt, but not really my style. But then I noticed another piece on her rack there, which I actually really liked. I mean, it's not vintage. I could tell immediately it's something from, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 years ago, from Bershka. But I like the pattern. I like the colors. Not so much the patch on there, but I could already see it's probably removable. Yeah, so for €4 I picked this one up.
The woman that I picked up the McDonald's pony last time, and the pony like a little pouch, was there again. Her local flea market, I think. She goes hunting there because she's a Polly Pocket collector, and she also sells there, and she sold again at that day. And actually I bought something else, not a toy, but I bought this cool sweater. She said it's actually from her daughter, and she just wore it like one season. It's not vintage, no, it's from Bershka. But Bershka often has very cool stuff. I mean, yes, I try to not buy too much fast fashion, but here and there Bershka has cool stuff. And then, I mean, this is secondhand for me now. I got it not directly from Bershka. It's a cropped sweater, and really wide. It has a little bit of pilling on it already, but that's just because of the material. But it's so soft, and I've worn this so often already. This is so comfy. This is now one of my most comfy sweaters ever, and I love the checkered pattern in these lovely pastel colors. So this has like kind of become one of my favorite sweaters like immediately once I got it and put it in the washing machine. It actually had a little patch on it, which I have already thrown away, I think. I don't know, can you still see where it was? Here, it used to be on here. You can still see it was a little hard patch, but what I did not like about it, I mean, when I'm just wearing it, nobody will see that there's this little part still noticeable. It looked like something hand crocheted or something, which was cool, but it had black in it. And as I do pick up stuff in black, it's fine, but I don't usually combine black with pastels. And I really, it was like a sore thumb, like in my eye when I just had it on, and I was like, there's this black, because it had these two colors in it. This light purple and this light like aqua, light blue mint, and then also something crocheted very thick in black. So I just took it off. I'm more happy without it. So. To the next cellar, where I was already seeing from afar that there would be toys. What do we have here? Yeah, I immediately noticed McDonald's or Burger King toys. Probably McDonald's. Mainly Disney at this spot there. You know, Hercules and some other, like Atlantis was the other one, right? So not exactly my stuff, but I could see this vendor and lots more. Oh my goodness, so many boxes with McDonald's toys. Mainly what I was looking at in this little box were these little, you know, Disney pop-up, like I can't say castles or like houses or whatever, but I think I have all of them. And then we have Mulan and all of that. So Birdie, so a lot of stuff also from the original McDonald's characters in there. Here we have got a Barbie, I think a late 90s Barbie from McDonald's. And Babe, ein Schweinchen namens Babe in German. Oh yeah, and these dragons or like monsters, like mix 'em up monsters or something, they were called like this. I remember Rachel Retro made a video about them a while ago. They're actually from 1988. They're pretty cool. You can mix and match like head and tail of the different monsters and create your own, but I really don't need them. But they're colorful and they are interesting and odd and not a franchise that McDonald's took over. They were invented by McDonald's directly. So much stuff, like see boxes upon boxes of McDonald's stuff from like Flintstones and Looney Tunes and Disney and all of these like franchises that they, all these fandoms, whatever you want to call it, that they had and made toys for, mostly 80s, 90s and 2000s, what you see there. Oh, in this box there's I think even some of the McChangeables. I mean, I'm not the biggest McDonald's like toy like fan or collector, but it was so much fun to go through all of that and see what I can recognize and what I've never seen. The seller also had a lot of plushies too, but you know, I'm also not too much into plushies. She even like called me over to, hey, I have here some boxes with McDonald's stuff in like still sealed in the baggies, and the woman next to me rummaging through it is actually the seller where I just bought the sweatshirt from, or the pullover. Yep, now I know where she got her like all of the sealed McDonald's stuff from exactly this vendor from this flea market, because this seller is apparently is often there. But like I'm not too much into the sealed. I mean, I'm not super interested in the McDonald's toys anyways, and so I also don't need the sealed ones. She was on the hunt for the Polly Pocket ones. Of course, she's a Polly Pocket collector, that's what she told me, but I'm pretty sure the Polly Pocket McDonald's toys were not
available in Germany. I don't think so. Other than that, I'm pretty sure you would find them more often. So I've only found them over in the UK and online. So that's why I'm guessing the Polly Pocket ones were not available in Germany. Yeah, but it was so fun. I mean, this is like your Mac tonight. And this car, this is a Hot Wheels one. 1996. I had this one. I still have it. My niece has it. Didn't even know that it came from McDonald's. Oh my gosh, yeah, I don't know. This one's definitely one of the McChangeables, like these little Transformer style burgers, etc. Then we've got Birdie. Yeah, I mean, so much stuff, so colorful. You could spend hours like there, go through all of that. And yeah, I don't know if this is a real one, but some Muppet Babies. Not really my stuff, but I think my friend was also looking through the Beanie Babies. There were some interesting pastel colored ones, and she also had so many like other like Smurfs and all of that. But jackpot! There are all the McDonald's Barbies. Oh my god! Yeah, I realized that I actually do have most of them already. See that my first ballerina there and the Pretty Hearts one. I mean, so often, so many of them there. But those were gifted to me by my friend Cotton Candy Kittens for last, my advent calendar. There we've got the Hollywood hair one. I found like years and years ago at the flea market already. Oh, this is not a Barbie. That's Bo Peep from Toy Story. Really, most of them I do have or I do not want. Also have that one. That's the Butterfly Princess. Right. I mean, I could always look for ones in better condition or something, but like they are easy to find. They're not expensive or anything. So I actually am fine with the ones that I have, but look at that. So many. I think that's the Winter Sport Barbie. Of course, there's also Disney in between. So many of the Pretty Hearts one. Wow. So I even called Secret Hearts. Did I say Pretty Hearts? No, Secret Hearts. More Disney. Is that a Ken? Oh my, I didn't even know that there were Kens. See Holiday, that there were McDonald's Kens. If that even was one, but I guess. I was really hoping to find one that I don't have. I mostly like the ones that don't have brushable hair, the ones from the earlier lines. So from 1991 until around 1993, I think the first 3 lines had the molded hair, sculpted hair. Those I like more. Oh, this is one from the early 2000s. I think Jewel Girl. This is Picture Pocket Barbie. I mean, the McDonald's version, because they always represent like small versions of dolls that were also available as real Barbies. Oh, finally! There's one that I don't have. One of the earlier ones. My First Princess from like 89, 90. Yes! Obviously, I think the McDonald's version maybe was released always like a year later or something. Yeah, I have that one. This is actually a Barbie that represents, like in this version, the Barbie didn't release. So sometimes the McDonald's Barbies look more like the prototypes of the Barbies. Oh, this is Dolls of the World. Another Dolls of the World. I have it. This one actually is always losing the hair. This is actually also one that I don't have yet. So, very good, very good. Already found 2 that I definitely wanted. And I was already thinking about maybe also picking up some that have hair. I don't know, like her. This is like the cut and style. Not the biggest fan of this horrible hair. It never looks good on this small scale. We've got a Dolls of the World, but she looked good. So I started to accumulate a little bit of a of a pile there. the maybe pile. Sorry for my hair. That's always on screen there. That's when I have like open hair. That always flies in front of the camera. And now my friend Cotton Candy Kittens came next to me and was also rummaging through the Barbie box, you know, the Barbie McDonald's Barbie box. She also has mostly the ones that she likes, but I think she even picked up some where she said, oh, they're in better condition than the ones that she has. And the coolest thing is when you purchase from this woman there, you even get your stuff delivered in an old Happy Meal bag. How cool is that? And here's the last shot, like over the flea market. That's when we left.
The most exciting thing you saw that was this vendor, and I filmed a lot there with all of these McDonald's toys. A lot of stuff, 80s, 90s, and a little newer, I guess. I'm not the biggest McDonald's fan. You know, I don't have really any like sentimental value with McDonald's, so there's not a lot of nostalgia from my side because I didn't like grow up with McDonald's. I think the first McDonald's that kind of opened in our area opened up in like 1996 or something, and I was in primary school at that point, and we went there a couple of times, but even back then we kind of already knew, yeah, McDonald's is not the healthiest, etc. So I never grew up with this appreciation of, oh my goodness, we're going to McDonald's and I get a Happy Meal toy. It's just nothing that I experienced ever. So the only McDonald's things I kind of pick up are the ones that are toy lines that I also collect otherwise. For example, the My Little Ponies, the G2 My Little Ponies, or Barbies. That's why I picked up a couple of Barbies. I actually prefer the ones that are only like hard plastic and don't have any brushable hair. And I found 2 of those there. They are the earlier ones from the early 90s, 1991, 92, etc. I think until 93, 3 lines that still had plastic hair. And after that, they changed the dolls to brushable hair, which I don't really like that because, I mean, McDonald's obviously is not using very nice hair. It's polypropylene, and on this small scale, polypropylene hair is always, it's just like, it never looks good. And also, I don't know, the faces are not as cute, but still this time I decided to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 McDonald's Barbies. Most of them already from the little bit later lines with the brushable hair, but really just the ones that had looked really good. This seller sells every McDonald's toy, I think, for €1. And the cool thing, in the end, you even get a Happy Meal bag with it. I don't know where she has the stuff from. I have no idea because it's from so many different lines. You saw, I filmed so many, like also with the original like McDonald's characters, you know, the Hamburglar and all of that, and all the McDonald's changeables were there, and so many of the iconic things. But yeah, I just decided no, just keep it with the Barbies. And these 2 I'm most happy about. This is one of the very first wave, I think, if I'm not mistaken, from 1991. This is actually the McDonald's version of the My First Princess Barbie, but the Hispanic version. But I don't know if this one really was released in Europe, because I don't even think we had the Hispanic version. Also, the European My First Princess Barbie from 1990 had actually a pink top. The American version had a purple top. But here I found it. So the Happy Meal version was always the Hispanic version. And yeah, she even has these little patterns in the dress, like the original one, like the big one, like the original Barbie. Yeah. Then I also picked up her. I love those that have the big dresses, etc. And as I said, the molded hair. I'm not 100% sure which one this is. I don't have her, so this is not the like pretty Secret Hearts Barbie, for example, or something like that. And this is obviously not Peaches and Cream, because that is 90s and Peaches and Cream is an 80s Barbie. Just because she looks peach, actually she's a little bit discolored. From the back you can see it would be a little more pink. The front is a little bit discolored. And I tried, I always try with the hydrogen peroxide that I put it in the sun, etc. But I already kind of knew that it wouldn't work, because this one is slightly translucent, see-through. I don't know what the correct word is for it, but and this type of plastic, you cannot get to the normal color when it is discolored. It's kind of, you know, when you have, I don't know, something that is transparent and discolors to a yellowish. This one has also little sparkles embedded in there, and she still looks cute. But I'm still not 100% sure which Barbie this is meant to represent. She's from 1992. I found online that this is meant to be sparkleized Barbie, and I think that's really what it's meant to be, because if you, I mean, it's super tiny. If you look in the eyes, there are little stars in the eyes. And it is somewhat similar to the sparkleized Barbie's dress, but then again also not really. I mean, it looks like she has poofy sleeves, and the sparkleized Barbie actually doesn't. She just has, you know, ruffles around this that you would put around her. Like a small bolero thing. She actually, I mean, it could be that it's meant to be her, but I would never guess that this would be sparkleized Barbie. But it would line up with the 91, 92 thing. And the rest of them are dolls with hair. So here we have two that are from the 1995 release. Those are still pretty cool, I think, because they came on these kind of stands. I think this is supposed to be the Cut and Style Barbie, the pink one. I actually did have Cut and Style, the real one, as a child, so that's why I was drawn to her. Her hair was not in the best condition. I tried to do a little bit of a curl on it. It's just polypropylene, but whatever, she's still fine. But by the way, I mean, maybe at that point when the video goes up, I do have her already, but I still am missing actually Cut and Style Barbie, the blonde version. This is, I think, a Dance Moves Barbie, you know, with the sparkly pants, etc. And her hair is really nice. Still has also the little band in there, the little, it's not even a rubber band, it's more like just thread. Then this one I just took because her hair, I had never seen a McDonald's Barbie with such nice hair still. So that's why I took it. It also has the original little thread in, the little thread with the beads. And yeah, this is supposed to be Bead Blast Barbie from 97, 98. I think released 98. I'm not sure if this one came with a stand, because some of the later ones came with little stands that you would put them on. Not sure about this one. And then I have two that came in the Dolls of the World release, which I also have already one. I think the Hispanic or Mexican Barbie. Here I have the Dutch Barbie. And the Kenyan, sorry, I don't know how you pronounce it in English. Yeah, this is from Kenya. So I also took her because look how amazing her braids are still intact. She's in such good condition, and I mean, you can't mess up her hair because she has short hair. She's also the original Barbie is, I think, she has super short hair. I'm not even sure if this is even just flocked hair, or if it's super short hair. Yeah, and all of these Barbies obviously actually are small representations of the original dolls that were out at that time. So 7 McDonald's Barbies plus this cool McDonald's Happy Meal bag, which is actually, it looks very vintage, but it's from 2002. So I wonder if, was this really the look of the Happy Meal bags in 2002 still? Or was this already like a kind of vintage style bag at that point? I don't know. But yeah. And honestly, that's it that I picked up that day. At that second flea market, I only picked up the McDonald's things. And oopsie, my favorite new sweater. I hope you are watching this in summer or something, because then I don't need to wear this anymore. But for now, it is still very cold, and I can wear this a lot. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, in fact, then don't forget, if you want to help out my channel, the easiest way is just give it a thumbs up. The second way is to leave me a comment down below. I'm always super happy to read all of your comments. I try to get in contact, interact with you, answer your comments, but if that doesn't happen, then it's probably just because of my time limitation, and it also is, you know, it's just for me physically. I'm a single person who does this channel, and I do work another job normal and etc. And I have to film these videos and have to film these hauls, and I blah blah blah, have to edit these videos, and there's just a limited time left for me to answer comments or also like personal messages, because I also want to have a little bit of free time, etc. And then, by the way, I'm also like, you know, restoring these toys, etc. So please bear with me, but I'm still super happy if you can help me out, if I couldn't identify anything, or if you just want to tell me anything about this video. So, and if you're not subscribed but you're interested in what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing. It is free, it doesn't cost any money, and it's easier for you to find my videos again. They will pop up on your feed. You can also hit the notification bell and you get an extra notification when my video goes up, and it also helps out my channel to grow. So thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye!
And while you can once again see all the cool stuff I found in this video, I quickly want to inform you that for the next 2 Fridays in a row, there will not be a new video on my channel, just simply because I will be on holiday and I didn't prepare, like I wasn't able to edit up front 2 more videos, and I just want to enjoy my time in Switzerland. I'm visiting my friend Selina from Vintage Gaudi, and I will probably film videos, but during these 2 weeks I will not upload videos. I hope that's okay. Bye!